I'm going to start with my Makeup Forever step 1. I'm going to put it all over my face. This is a primer, so when I put my foundation on, the foundation does not seep in my skin. Alright guys, so I am priming my eyes, and this is the same thing with the eyeshadow. You should prime your eyes before you put the eyeshadow on. The palette to your eyes, because then you'll get a lot of fallouts and you don't want fallouts. And I'm gonna drag it down, the same eyeshadow from the transition. I'm gonna drag it down. And all this you can clean out at the end. This is why I don't have foundation on. I typically start my eyes first unless I'm just showing you guys how to apply a certain eyeshadow. And so this Boca eyeshadow, I'm putting it, it has a little bit of shimmer. It's really pretty. It has like a kind of like a purpley-ish undertones, but it shimmers. Not like obnoxious. I mean, if you guys can see it, it's not obnoxious at all. And I'm putting it all over my lid. I didn't put a cream like I usually do because I don't want it to look like a cut crease. I just want it to look like regular eyeshadow. But I tap it in because it does have a little bit of shimmer, and I wanted to like pack on that. I want to pack on that eyeshadow in. And it's just a little darker than my transition, but my transition is like a pinky. So I'm just gonna stick with the Makeup Geek, the purple, like on just the outer corners of my eyes. Now these little fallouts, don't worry about it. This is why I like to do my eyes first, so then I can clean. And I just tap it in and then slowly do circle motions. Alright, so I'm using the 217 MAC, and I'm going to use the Snow again up on top of my brow bone, just to make it pop a little bit more. This is a very simple eye look. And I'm just doing circular motions here to blend in that dark Makeup Geek eyeshadow a little bit more. You can use this, do this for like morning, well, afternoon if you're going to lunch or something, because it's very subtle. It's nothing crazy. Knows that I love my baby wipes to wipe my face. they're so gentle. I mean, they're made for a baby's butt, so they will not break you out. I find that any wipes out there for the face dry my face out a lot, and so I don't use those at all. And I find that the baby wipes work wonderful for me. I never break out with this. Now, you guys are probably saying, well, you liar, because you have a pimple on your face. And I'm going to tell you why I have a pimple. I haven't had a pimple in like a year. 7, 8, 9 months, whatever. But I wanted to not use my apple cider vinegar on purpose to see if I will get a pimple, because I find that since I've been using that, I have not gotten a pimple. So I'm like, oh, maybe it's just my imagination. And I stopped for 2 days and I freaking got a pimple. And I'm like, ugh, back to the toner. Now, I did start the toner like 3 days ago, so this is not gonna go away until maybe a couple of days from now. It sucks, but yeah, I will never stop using my toner ever again, or the apple cider as a toner. It's the best thing ever. Because I want to make sure that this is even, okay? Like when I'm doing this, I can see how even I am. Just try that at home, because I think that it really works. And you know what? I'm not going to get credit for this, because the one that I got this from is a girl named, she's a YouTuber. She's a really good known YouTuber, Ready Set Glamour. And I like her technique, because since she said to do this, I really can see where my crease is at and if I'm even or not. Conceal. I didn't do my eyebrows before I did my eyes. I usually do my eyebrows. I don't know why I didn't do that today. So I'm not gonna put concealer up here because I already did my eyeshadow. So I'm gonna do the same snow and kind of clean it out like that. But for future reference, guys, do your eyebrows first, because I messed up. And then up here I'll just use the concealer. Okay, does that make sense? Does that make sense? And then get a blending brush and kind of blend it in. So now So now I'm gonna get the Tarte concealer. I love this Tarte concealer. I have tons of concealer to clean out my eyebrows, but I find this is the best for me, and I love it. I'll keep buying more concealers, but this one's my favorite for cleaning out my eyebrows. that, and then I'll finish my eyes in a little bit. I'm gonna use my favorite foundation, the Luminous Silk Foundation by Giorgio Armani. I don't know why I'm reading it because I know the name of it because I love it. Yeah. And I'm gonna be putting it right on here. I'm gonna be using the Costa Scent brush to put it on my face. Serum foundation just in, I never figured out if this opens, if I'm opening it incorrect, but we'll see. And I'm just gonna put it around where I usually highlight at. I'm still gonna highlight, but I'm just gonna put it here just to see what happens. Laura Mercier setting powder underneath my eyes because I want to bake a little bit while I conceal the rest of my face. So I do want to bake underneath my eyes, yeah. So while I bake, I'm going to put the Fit Me concealer where I usually highlight at. I'm going to be using the True Match by L'Oreal. It's a crayon to contour today. The contour kit by Anastasia, and this is the color I'm using for the dark where I contour it, and then this is the color that I'll be using for the highlighting. And this Sigma brush, F35, is really good for the contouring. It's really tiny, as you can see, and it's pointy. to the Makeup Geek color, and I'm going to be using a flat brush. The one that I have right now is No Name. So guys, when you do this, just tap it on. Make sure you take that excess eyeshadow off first. Like tap your brush. Now I'm going to be using a smudge brush, and the one that I have is Coastal 14. And just smudge it out. And I'm going to be using the Murphy 507. Because it's a little fluffier, so just to bring the eyeshadow down a little bit more. I just wanted the eyeshadow a little bit further down. Smoke out the underneath my waterline. Now I'm going back to the Stila Comics Copper, and I'm going to use a flat brush and put it underneath my waterline, just in the middle. And all I'm doing here is kind of blending the Stila Comics, what is it called? Ooh, Comics Copper with my Makeup Geek. Kind of blending it in so I don't see a harsh line. So now I'll be using the new Argan Wear, the Argan Mascara. It's brand new. This is it. Alright guys, so I'm going to be using the Shiny Chunky Eyeshadow eye pencil. I got this whole kit from for Christmas. My husband got it for me. But I'm going to be using, what is this called? A match? No, it's not called a match. What's this called? A lighter. And heat it up a little bit because it's not going to my waterline if I don't heat it up. Make sure that you don't burn your eye. Test your hand. I wanted to do purple today just because, just to see something different. And I'm going to put it underneath a little bit, underneath my waterline, just to see how it looks. To be honest, this is the first time I'm doing this. So far it looks good. Makes my eyes pop a little bit. So this is the e.l.f. liquid liner, and I'll be doing it for my wing liner. Guys, right here I was actually talking to my son, so I'm not crazy. My son was sitting down, so I was letting him know some stuff. I don't even remember what it was. So okay, so I'm doing the wing liner now, and here it looks like I'm going fast, but I have a little bit of editing and fast forwarding, so take your time with the wing liner. Wing liner sometimes can be so frustrating. make sure that your glue is nice and tacky before you put your falsies on. Otherwise, you're gonna have a hell of a time putting those falsies on. Alright guys, so here I'll be using the Afterglow Urban Decay Bittersweet. But I'm gonna mix it with Berry Amore 03 by Milani. Just because the Urban Decay is pretty intense here. So I'm just gonna kind of slowly tap the brush. You can see how intense that is if I put a lot. The pigment is pretty intense. And now I'm gonna tap the brush into my Milani. And do circular motions. So here I'm gonna be using I'm gonna be using the Glow Kit by Anastasia, and I'll be using Dip in Gold. Whoa, this is the first time I used this. So I'm gonna be using the Kiko Milani Kabuki brush. I love this brush, so it just blends my makeup really nice. I wish that it had a longer handle. Now I'm gonna be doing putting my lips on. So I'll be putting my Best Damn Beauty. So far so good. I'm really liking this. I like the smell the best though. So good. And I'm gonna be using the Jordana lip liner, and it's kind of like a purpley. So I'm gonna be using the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip, and it's called Mess Around. Lighten it up my lipstick a little bit because I thought it was a little bit too purpley-ish. So I put the ColourPop, what color is this? Bianca on top. So now I'm going to do my mascara underneath my waterline, my bottom lashes. So the last step for my face, I'll be using the Urban Decay Vitamin Infusion. I got this as a sample by Urban Decay, and I really like it. I think I'm gonna go get a big one. It's like, feels like minty or something. Alright guys, so this hair, I let it dry naturally. At the end, I had it down, and then at the end, when it was already dry, I rolled it up as a little bun in the back. So I can get, when I do this, it curls my hair. So I like to bun it up when it's dry naturally. Bun it up, and then when I let it go, I get some kind of like something, some waves. As you can see, guys, that I'm doing like different directions. I'm not doing all forward, curling my hair all forward. I did some back, some forward. It just falls natural, like more natural like that than having all curls come forward, all curls come back. Now, this is totally up to you. I put, sometimes, not all the time, water wax on my hair so it can look a little bit shinier and a little bit like it's a little dirty. Because for some reason my hair looks better when it looks a little bit dirtier. So this works wonders. Now I can't use too much of it because my hair is straight. So I literally just took a finger and I'm gonna put it in my hand and spread it all over my hands. I always do this. I explained my daughter was a cheerleader one time and that's all I saw, so I got like, I don't know, used to doing that. And then I guess like the big in social media with the duck face. Yeah. So this smooths my hair out. It makes it look a little dirty instead. You know, sometimes like straight clean hair sometimes it gets a little frizzy, and this really works for me. Now as you can see, I started at my ends and then I slowly work my way up. And then you just play with your hair until you get the end result, guys. And I will put hairspray on. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, when my hair was drying naturally, I did put pomade mousse. The sculpting mousse. I love pomade mousse. And then I put my Chi Iron Guard. Very little, like I just sprayed a little bit of my Chi, but you wanna, if you're gonna curl your hair, you like use a curling iron or an iron or a flat iron, anything. You need a heat protector, guys, because this will help you from getting split ends quick. Alright guys, so this is my end result. I'm trying to get a little, so you guys can see the ends, that they're not really curly, they're like straight and jagged, and oh, so love curls. I love curls, and I think it's because I just have wavy hair. My hair is funny because I have a little wave, but if I let it dry naturally, it dries straight. But if I get out of the shower and put mousse and scrunch it up, it gets like a snaky look. So I have best of both worlds, I guess. I mean, I don't have ringlets, but I can make ringlets. So, girl, I can do ringlets too. I think I have a tutorial on that also. So yeah, this is my end result. I hope that you guys like it, and yeah, if you liked it, thumbs it up. Please subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and give me some comments. I love comments. I say it in every tutorial. I love comments. Thank you guys so much. See you again.